Guys, welcome back to the channel. So last time in the videos we saw about the Vissim interface and how to add the lens, which are the links. So today it's a continuation video of the previous one. We're going to continue with the T-junction we created. So those who weren't available, all those who didn't see the video can check in the videos we made. There is a video narrating how to add lens. So continuing on where we left off, so today we are going to add vehicles and add vehicle routes, resolve some conflict areas in our T-junction which is probably unsignalized. By the information I have from this junction, it is unsignalized, so we're going to make it unsignalized intersection. So laterwards we shall run our first simulation. So let's go on. So last time we did this T junction. These are the approaching lanes, these three. These other three are the exit lanes. So most of the things do start with the approach lanes. So when you're going to let's start with the vehicle inputs. When you're going to put the vehicles, you come here and click on it. By clicking on the vehicle inputs, then the command is ready. So you will come. Before that, I would advise you to check the vehicle compositions you have. Like I stated in the introduction video, it depends on the traffic count survey you carried out. So to check the vehicle compositions you have, you come here on traffic, then click vehicle composition. With that, there are some already created vehicle compositions which come with the software. So here we have this one, which is car, LGV and HGV, which all are traveling on 50 kilometers per hour. So you can see the vehicles consisting of this vehicle composition is car, LGV and HGV. We also have this one, which is made of cars only, bike. We have car, LGV, HGV, which is traveling at 50 kilometers, and bike which is traveling at 15 kilometers per hour. So different vehicle classifications, vehicle compositions are here. So in this, if you want to create your own, you do click here. Let's take this as Vissim class. So this Vissim class vehicle composition, we're going to add our vehicle compositions depending on which ones we want or which ones we did in our survey. So let's take, for example, in our survey we did one consisting of cars, LGVs and HGVs, maybe plus buses. I think now buses are already there. Yes, so we have to put cars. We change the speed, let's give it 50 kilometers per hour. Then we add others by clicking this add button. We have LGVs, we give them 50 kilometers. Then we add another which are HGVs. Then we continue with bus. For the bus, we can give it like 40 kilometers because it's carrying a lot of pedestrians. There's no need of it traveling at high speed. Then finally we add, for us, when you add the fifth one, it comes as tram, and in Rwanda there are no trams. So we can change and put in like a bikeman. Bikeman, we shall make him travel at 15 kilometers per hour. So after creating this vehicle composition, which is named Vissim class, you can close this tab and then come back on vehicle inputs. We click on this approach lane. You click, right click, add new vehicle input. You can see after adding this vehicle input, we have the link on which we have added our vehicle input, which is KN 123 street, the volume maximum. Then we have the vehicle composition. As you can see, this is not the vehicle composition we created. So to get the one we created, we can click here and add this Vissim class. Sorry, I have to drink water sometimes. So after adding this, you can see it's already, this black rebel represents the vehicle inputs here. So we are depending on traffic volume we carried out, the amount of vehicles around this approach. Let's say, let's put in like 200 vehicles per hour. So let's also add on this approach, the next approach. Then we select our vehicle composition class, then we add also, let's give it like 230. Then coming on this last approach, you cannot put it on this exit lane. It will create a disorder in your simulation, so it's preferable to put it on this approach one. So add new vehicle input, then we select the Vissim class vehicle composition. Let's put 250 vehicles. So after adding all the vehicle inputs at all these intersections, the next thing is to allocate the directions through which all these vehicles will be approaching. We'll be going to, sorry. So we come next on the vehicle route. There are a lot of vehicle routes which are static, partial route, partial public transport, parking lot, dynamic, and closure, but for us, mostly we shall be using static routes. Then after selecting the vehicle routes, we shall come on our approach. We select, I'll take a short distance from the vehicle input, then we click, right click, add new static routing decision. This purple arrow represents the static routing decision. So we are going to show where our vehicles will be going to. So the first one will be going into this direction. Then we left click here. Without clicking elsewhere, we come and direct them also to this direction. Afterwards, you can left click on this outside, away from your model. You can click here. When you click here, you will see that they are going to give you the table representing the routing decision and its corresponding routes. So this routing decision from this lane, cars from this side will be going to this area and also going to this side. So we can do it on others, like here, by selecting add new static routing decision, coming to this side and then to this one. Let's do this also here, this one, and later to this one. Click on away from your model. So as you can see, we have inserted the vehicle routes led by their vehicle routing decisions. So if you click here, like on this one, it is this vehicle routing decision. It has these two directions, the vehicle routes. When there is no connector between, this route will be broken. It cannot be applicable. So it will require for you to adjust and see whether, first of all, your model is well created with all links and connectors. So after adding vehicle routes and vehicle inputs, we are going to run our first simulation. So before we run our simulation, there is a tip which I would advise you to use by coming here on this area called simulation. You click parameters, and on the simulation speed you click factor. Let's use the factor of 4. You may use 5. It's preferable for me. I do use between 3 and 5. So this is done in order to reduce the simulation speed. So afterwards, you can click uh, this simulation. It's preferable uh, to to save this file. So let's find like somewhere to save it. Let's create like training. Sorry for the spelling. We can say training model. That's what I just named it. And remember, in the previous videos, you can save your model so that you can keep coming to it. Save. This is no problem. I'm going to click OK. So after this, your simulation is going to run. You can wait for your vehicles to start running. As you can see, these are the vehicles running. These are already in 2D. So if you want to see them in 3D, you're going to click on this cube here. When you click on this cube, it's going to bring your 3D simulation. As you can see, vehicles are turning. We have these heavy goods vehicles and light goods vehicles. So this is the first simulation. But as you can see, here they're going to be having some conflicts depending on how cars will be turning. For example, this bus, if you increase the number of traffic volume, here we'll be finding a lot of like congestion due to the conflicts which will be happening. Like, as you can see here, this heavy good vehicle has had an accident with the small good with that car. So to prevent this, we're going to introduce conflict resolutions at this intersection. So in order to know where the conflicts are, you do come here, conflict areas. These are all the conflict areas around this intersection. So first of all, it's the conflict areas is happening between cars from coming from that side and this turning here. So these are the conflict areas we must solve. So I think for this video, let's wrap up here. You can do exercise aside and try to see if you can recreate this model. And in the next video, we're going to continue with conflict areas, and we continue with other things which will be introduced later. So thank you very much for your attention. If you found this very helpful, please remember to like this video, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells so that you can be notified the next time I upload a video. Thank you very much.